I'm looking at the
very
rain.
dangerous as well, especially if it hasn't,
Hold on.
rained for a little while. It can make the road.
It looks like it's mostly in the
Here's
south.
a look at what is happening down there. Look, there's Webster. They're building this outdoor. Like
That's cool. Okay, it doesn't look like it's up here right now, but I know that it was dripping rain earlier. Welcome to Kathy's Crochet Creations and Makeup. Okay, I'm going to use Profusion Meadow today. My eyebrows, I'm dyeing this area, so I have to wait. Once it gets dry, I will pull it off, and then I'll work with fixing it up. So, what color am I going to do today? Ugh. Hold on. My nose is dripping. Pardon. Dripping nose. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm working a double today. I'm going to be very tired. What colors am I using? Let's use Canopy. What's a pretty color? I've got to get my Christmas present out to my Barbara. My Barb. I was just thinking about that this morning. I'm like, man, I need to get the Christmas present out. But today's going to be a long day, so I'm coming home early before my first shift ends for a couple hours to let baby dog run loose. And then I'm going to come back, put her back in her kennel, and then leave and go on to work. I know, I do my lives too early. I know I do. But this is what time I'm up, and I'm getting ready. The rest of the time I'm working. I'm making some of that little bit of money. Yep. Okay, let's think of a good story. So let's talk about my great granny. I called her Granny. Her name was Ethel Green. What was her maiden name? Isn't that sad? I have to look at my family tree. It's huge. But I stopped paying for that because it's expensive. So anyway, let's talk about her. So she had a husband, and I never met him because he died before I was born. I believe it was before I was born. And she lived a hard life. And I remember sitting at her feet while she told stories, and I don't remember them. It makes me sad because I wish I could remember those stories she told. I bet they were awesome. But she lived next door to her daughter, which is Annie Pearl, which was my Grandma Perry. Her maiden name was Green. Obviously, Green. Anyway, she didn't have air conditioning. She didn't want it. I had one person watching, another gone. I've got a big fat goose egg. People are like, you're so boring. I don't want to talk. I don't want to listen. I don't want to. Anyway. So she lived in the house next to me, or next to Grandma. And I would go see Grandma Perry. I'd spend the night. I spent a lot of nights at Grandma Perry's house. And I would go next door and I would see Granny. So one morning, she was short. She was like 4 foot something. Let's see if I can pull this off yet. Yay. But she was like 4 foot nothing, man. She was tiny. Is this one going to come off yet? I don't know. Yep. Excellent. And let me go ahead and, well, let me do this first. Let me do this first. But one morning, she went out on her porch, and there was a guy. I guess he thought that he was home during the night, and he fell asleep on, she had like a little love seat type couch out the door thing on her porch. She went hysterical, throwing stuff at him. And he, of course, had a rude awakening from his boozy night. He wasn't at his own home. And, oh, hold on. My nose is dribbling again. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to put cotton or something up my nose. Anyway, that little tiny woman, she ran him off. She's like, get out of here. She was a tough lady. She loved me. She was just, she let me get away with murder. So did my grandma Perry. So did my mother, as a matter of fact. My father, yeah, I guess he did. One time, I went, and he loved my long, beautiful hair, because it was gorgeous. Now that I'm a grown-up looking back, nice, thick, blonde hair, no gray. And I went and cut it, and my God, if my mama wouldn't have been between me and Dad, I think he'd have beat me to no end. I was jumping from one side of my bed to the other, trying to get away from him. Ooh, I deserved it. I deserved it. Behaving like that. I needed a butt whooping. But that was a long time ago. I wish I could go back and do it again. I really do. I wouldn't do the stuff I did, though. I would behave better. I really would. I would behave better, I would. I know I would. I'm not happy with this brow. Seems fatter than this brow. But whatever. Whatever. So I've got 16-hour shift today. I'm wearing my high heel. I have some black high heel boots, but I have some tennis shoes at work. So if I have to, I will discard these under my desk and put on my tennis shoes. And everybody else can leave me alone. But I'll leave my Teams on when I come home. I'll leave my Teams on my phone. That way if somebody needs me, I can't do nothing, but I could get, call back and get somebody to do something. Because I'm not bringing my laptop home. That's stupid. But I'm going to come home and be gone for probably about 2 hours. And let Maddie run loose. And then I'll head back. We have an interview today at 10 with a new person. I don't want to get somebody in there that won't do what I tell them to do. I mean, I don't mean like, I just need them to not have an attitude with me if I tell them, you know, because I'm very nice. I'm very, very nice about it. I'm like, hey, I need you to do this. I don't want them coming back like, hey, screw you. Because I have had that before, and that is not cool. I really have. Can you imagine? So, I'm a little worried about it. I only got one interview so far, and the way my boss is, he's like, let's get him hired, let's get him hired. I'm like, no, you're not the one that has to deal with them. I'm the one. But you know what? If they don't behave, he can be the one. If he goes and he hires somebody without getting my opinion, then yeah, he can be the one to deal with it. But the problem is that everybody knows that if something goes wrong, I'm the one that has to deal with it. I like that color. That's called Forbidden. Whoa. So I need to get some more tennis balls for the baby because I got a pack of like 20 for $20 from Amazon. I need to put that on my wish list. Please. Oh my gosh. She gets those balls and then she chews them and tears them up. So they go pretty quick, you know. But I do need to get some more for her. And the reason I say that is because I got 2 away from her that she was tearing up, and I don't want her swallowing into stuff. So I put them up high and in the bathroom, and she sees it and she remembers and she freaks out. She's like, give me those, you know what I mean? Jelly beans. Isn't that ridiculous? How old am I? And those straw thingies that I got, they won't fit on all my skinny cups that I have because I got lots of skinny cups. They're, you know, the ones that look like hairspray, or they look like ketchup and, you know, different things. I got them from Temu, a whole bunch of them from Temu. Well, they're skinny, and the straw, you have to use a skinny straw, and that doesn't fit on a skinny straw because I looked. I'm like, dadgummit. Okay. Now, let me do a little blending on this. And then I'm going to use a different eyeliner. Makeup and More Over 60, Vlogmas Day 17. Get ready with me. I need to check that channel out because I think that she watches mine. I'm not sure. We're almost the same age. I am 56. Next year in August, I will be 57. Oh my God. What is happening? How is this happening, y'all? What? It's going by quickly. That is not what I need. Let's try this one. But if I think back to like my high school days, it seems like a lifetime ago, and it really was. Several lifetimes. Don't you think that you live, like, you go through so many, your life stories, they change, and you go through so many. Like, I had a pretty good husband. He, there's some kind of video coming across there. I don't care for that. Some of that stuff that comes across. Anyway, he's a pretty good guy. He treated me good. He treated my son good. But it turns out, even after 10 years, a majority of my son's childhood, we split up. He didn't have nothing to do with my son no more. After he realized it was really over, nope. So he didn't ever love my son. He only dealt with my son because of me. And that makes me sad because my son is awesome. Was awesome, is awesome. I'm going to use this blue and I'm going to see what it looks like. And then I'm going to use my clear eyelash glue. Okay, if I can get into it, that'd be great. Okay, I got to turn this. A fan makes my eyes water. A prince falls in love with an Olympic figure skater. The one for her? Question mark. That must be some sort of Hallmark stuff going across my phone. Oh my God. What is the name of that show? I saw it advertised a while ago on my TV. It's something coming out next year. It's a sci-fi about, it looks like UFOs or something. I don't know. It looks really good. Pretty. So yeah, I'm totally gonna, my friend and me, I'm gonna tell him we are going to see that movie. I don't go to the movie theater. I haven't been to a movie in a long time. But that movie, I want to go see it. It looks like one that would be really good on a big screen. Kind of like, remember Close Encounters, how good that was on the big screen? Yeah, like that. It sounds cold outside. I mean, that's pretty bad when it sounds cold. I'm already thinking about work. I remember when it would be, when I was a kid, and it was fall, and the leaves were on the ground, going out early in the morning, stepping on them, and they were crunchy from ice. And it was, the air was so pure and clean. And, those were the good old days, man. Those were the good old days. All right. Oh, man. What did I do with... There it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. Let me see something. Let me see something. I like that blue. It's purty. It's purty. Okay. I'm going to use... This is clear magnetic glue. It's already got a color on it. Let me see if I can get some of that color off. It looks like blue, actually. Okay. Now, let me shake it, because I just wiped the tip of it off. Now, this is supposed to be magnetic. Let me make sure that there's... I don't even see. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know how you make it get... get on the tip. I'm looking at it like on my hand. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit. See, and it's pulling my blue off. I didn't have it in there upside down. Maybe next time I should put it upside down. Or it's just crap. Could be just crap. Feels like it might be cold and wet. Let me go get my crazy glue. That'll hold them on there. Kidding. You would be going to the emergency room. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. All right. Let's see if I got any glue at all on there. Let me try these magnetic lashes. It's not glue. It is partial glue, but it's not the glue that I'm allergic to. Well, it's got glue on it, but I ain't in love with the way it's looking at all. No, sir. I can't be going all day long where I don't like it. It needs to be more over here in the corner. Oh, I already got a sweet comment from my friend in San Juan. They're 2 hours ahead of us. You know, San Juan doesn't do time change at all. So part of the year, wait, which is, okay. Part of the year, they're 1 hour ahead of me. And the rest of the year, they're 2 hours ahead of me, which is crazy. There, that's better. That's better, y'all. It's better. I like it better. You can't really see the blue. That's okay, because I'm going to fix that. I got time. I'm really early this morning. Did I not put mascara on first? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Why would I not do that? Why? Okay. All right, now let's put this magnetic eyelash on and hope it sticks. I know, it's covering up the blue. All right. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. What did I do with the blue? Oh, there it is. Let me get some of this mascara and stuff off. Ugh! That sweet baby farted. It's not so sweet. My dog is huge, so yeah. What did we eat last night? She didn't eat any of my cheese sticks because she was outside. That's what I had for dinner. Mozzarella cheese sticks. Oh! Wait. Potato chips? I think I had potato chips. I can't remember. So I'm not happy that I put that on there. I might end up having to use my black glue and then put the blue over it. I'll just bring it with me to work. I might do it that way. Seems to be sticking. Meh. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to use this Rod Her. This stuff is great. It's great for covering up. It really helps a lot. Obviously I use that one a lot. Then I use that one. Then I use this one. Wait. And then I start using, though I have used some of that already, I start using these other colors. Yeah, I don't get it very often because it's like 20 bucks, which is too much. Too much. But I have these sunspots. I don't know if you can see them, but I can see them very definitely. They're clean, and but I can't find my. There's a jar with little bitty tiny ones in there, and I don't know where they are. And this one's a new one. It came with some brushes I got a while back. Is that a bruise? No. It's makeup. And I take that and help cover everything. Okay. Get back over there. Put you right there. Now. Okay. Y'all, I've totally got to get my Christmas stuff out today. Well, I can't today. Tomorrow. Because, dadgummit, when is Christmas? It's like, what, in 2 weeks? Less than 2 weeks? Ooh, Lord. All right. There. Now you can't really see. Not really. Not really. Not compared to what it looked like before. Okay. Let me put this up. Back where it goes. Out of the way. This area especially gets messed up during the day. So I definitely want to dab it. The lines, gets the lines in there. That's not cool. All right, now let me get the, I'm using Sunshine. Okay. Now, I'm going to use my little pointy brush and put my white powder right through here. A little more up here. Okay. And I'm gonna get my contour palette and I'm gonna do the blush. Do the blush. Okay. And then go down here with the darker right through there. This side of my face is fatter than this side. It just is. Don't know why. Don't know why, but it is. It is what it is. I barely touch my cheek with this brush. All right. Now, I'm going to go in with my big brush and go over everything. Blend it all together. You know what? I wish I had one of them cars where you push the button and it turns on so it's nice and warm. All you got to do is run to it from your house. I'll never forget. What is his name? Oh my gosh. I used to listen to him all the time. He's a conservative talk show host. Rush Limbaugh. I know, whatever. I know. But anyway, I used to listen to him. And he had a garage where his car was parked and he had it AC'd and he had it heated. And I remember him saying, why would you want to leave your house, get cold or wet or whatever, and get in your car? Why not just go from your house to your car and you're already, it's the same temperature? Isn't that nice? Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. But look, why do I even say anything? I mean, because I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I am so blessed to have a good job, you know, pretty good job. To have a nice place to live comparatively. Could be a lot worse. It's my own house. I don't owe nothing on it. Okay. Let me do... Oh, see, it's not wanting to stick. I can already see that it's not wanting to stick. I'll have to bring it with me to work. I can do it at my desk. I have like a little light up mirror, USB cord, so I can use that. I like that blue. It's really pretty. It's pretty, y'all. Pretty. Where are you? So I use this thing. It gets up. You wipe your brush on that, and then you go in to another color. You can't even see that blue. That's a pain in the butt. I'll put it. What you do on one side, you got to do on the other. So there is a little blue there, but I'll tell you what I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take my Lumi Shimmerista and this brush and go right in there and brighten it up. Me and this eyelash are having problems. I'm gonna have to glue it again. I know. It sucks. But it's the way it works, man. The way it works. I've had it sitting here upside down. It's got glue coming off of it. That's the thing. When it's clear, you can't tell. Dang it. Y'all, I got to get that bedroom painted. I got to get back in the damn bed. Sleeping on that couch, that's for the cats, okay? Not for me. Excuse my French, but it's the truth. Okay. See, look. Alrighty. Alrighty. What color do I use today? Is this dried out? Look at that. It looks dried out. What the smack? The bottom keeps falling off that decking thing of lipstick. Need to get some glue. But let's be serious. That's never going to happen. That's a pretty color, but that's not the color I was looking for. That's not the color I was looking for either. Well. Is this it? Nope. It's pretty too. That's pretty too. Well, maybe, you know what? I'm going to do this. Let me do... Okay. All right, so I used Ulac Royal Sash, and you can see the name of the lipstick, OULAC, and then I used Wet n Wild Mega Slicks. I don't even know. I can't see that. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't see it. All right. Let's try this eyelash again. And then we're done. This has been a long live. For y'all that stuck with me, awesome. Y'all are awesome. Okay. That's it. This is a look for today. It took a long time to get it, didn't it? Lord have mercy, y'all. Now I'm going to use my barber brush while I knock all my stuff down. I'm going to use my barber brush because I am in complete black today, except for my headband. Aww. Somebody sent me a good morning sunshine. All right. I'm going to use my Jovan Musk again today. Woohoo! Okay. If those of you would like to, I'm going to say a prayer and we're going to start the day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a good day. Hold on. What's going on up here? What's going on up here? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Jesus, please forgive me for my sins. Thank you so much for everything that you give me. I am truly, well and truly blessed. Thank you for my home, my car, and my job. Thank you for my fur babies inside and out. Thank you for my friends and family. Please bless all of them and keep all of them safe. Please keep my property safe. Thank you, God, for everything you do. Thank you for the extra work that I'm getting today. Thank you so much. Thank you, God. Thank you for taking care of me. Amen. All right. I love you very much. God bless you. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.